bumili ng dalawa.
Hoy, misis!
Magpaka-smart na tayo with Smart Dishwashing Liquid. May bango ng kalamansi at bisa ng antibacteria in one patak. Tanggal galing ang sebo, tanggal galing ang bacteria.
Tanggaling-galing!
Smart Dishwashing Liquid. Kalamansi na, antibac pa. At sa presyong mas abot kaya versus the leading liquid brand.
Smart Dishwashing, manufactured by ACS Manufacturing Corporation. ISO certified, world-class quality.
ACS.
Narito ang isang patunay ng sarap at bisa ng Nature Soya Coffee.
Ako, si Mervilyn Gragasin. Pananakit ng sikmura sa umaga at gabi ang iniinda ko. Pero noong Nature Soya Coffee na ang kape namin, nawala ito. Masarap pa ang tulog ko.
Kapeng mo ng cafe, Nature Soya Coffee. Mabibili sa mga suking butika.
Mahalagang paalala, ang Nature Soya Coffee ay hindi gamot at hindi dapat gamitin panggamot sa anumang uri ng sakit.
Ang Pride with Fabric Conditioner. Ngayon, may blooming na bango ng Sakura.
Sakura, Sakura ang bango. Sakura, Sakura sa pride ko. Blooming ang labada ko. Pride, Sakura, Sakura.
Ang Pride, may Sakura Blooming Pearls para sa labadang blooming sa linis, labadang blooming sa bango for as long as 24 hours.
Blooming ang labada ko. Pride, Sakura, Sakura.
Para sa blooming na labada, i-Pride Sakura mo na. Pride Sakura Blossom. Manufactured by ACS Manufacturing Corporation. ISO certified. World-class quality.
ACS.
Panalo sa saya, panalo sa papremyo. Ang sorpresang handog ng RMN sa Surprise Saya ni RMN. Baka isa ka na sa lucky winner ng sumusunod. 5 winners ng 1,000 pesos. 3 winners ng 2,500 pesos. 2 winners ng 5,000 pesos. Maaari pang manalo ng up to 50,000 pesos every month. Kaya wag mo nang pag-isipan pa. Sali na sa Surprise Saya ni RMN. Ang sorpresang hatid ng Nescafe Creamy White, Bear Brand Powdered Milk Drink, Milo Powder Drink at United Home Products. Kasama ang RMN at IFM. Visit the RMN and IFM Facebook page for more details. Deadline for submission of entries is until December 7. Promo runs from September 17 to December 7, 2019. Per DOH FDA CDRR Permit Number 908 Series of 2019.
Ang nagsasabing iniibig ko ang Diyos, subalit napopoot naman sa kanyang kapatid ay isang sinungaling. Kung ang kapatid na kanyang nakikita ay hindi niya magawang ibig, paano niyang maiibig ang Diyos na hindi niya nakikita? Unang liham ni Juan, Kabanata 4, Talata 20.
Ang mabuting balita ay hatid sa inyo ng MX3.
Lumipas at magbago ang panahon. Iisa at nakatatak ang kauna-unahang himpilan sa paghahatid ng serbisyo publiko at balita. Ito ang Radio Mindanao Networks. Higit 6 na dekada sa paglilingkod sa masang Pilipino. Sa Metro Manila, ito ang DZXL 558 Radyo Trabaho, ang inyong gabay sa hanap buhay.
Ikaw ba ay may reklamo, may problema sa kalusugan, hanap buhay, trabaho, ano bang mga ahensya ng gobyerno, lalo na sa SSS, GSIS, PhilHealth, NSO, PIVAO at iba pa? RMN, Sentro, Serbisyo. Ito ang sandalan mo. Eli Saludar ang tutulong sa iyo. RMN, Sentro, Serbisyo. Dito sa DZXL 558. Maaasahang public service.
Okay, good morning. Ito na po ang Sentro Serbisyo sa umaga. Ako pa rin ho inyong Radyoman, Eli Saludar.
At Radyoman Jenny Pahilanga. Magandang umaga sa iyo, partner. Good morning po sa inyong lahat.
Good morning. Kumusta ang biyahe?
Ayos lang, partner. Dire-diretso na.
Bumilis na ba ang MRT?
Medyo ngayon.
At samantala, eto na ho. Sa ating mga kababayan, importante ho na malaman natin yung kaganapan dyan po sa Senado dahil sa muling may pagdinig.
Ito yung sinasabi mo kahapon, partner.
Ang ngayon naman ang issue mukhang sa Ninja Cups.
Ninja Cups.
O yung pagre-recycle din ng illegal na droga. At alamin natin ang kaganapan doon. Naroon po si Excel Radyoman 1, Grace Mariano.
DZXL Report.
Pagdinig ito ng pinagsanib na komite ng Blue Ribbon at saka Justice Committee na parehong pinamumunuan ni Senator Richard Gordon. At mga personalidad na nandito, PNP Chief Albayalde, PDEA Chief Aquino, Justice Secretary Guevara, andito rin si Baguio City
Radyoman Grace.
CIDG Chief Benjamin Magalong.
Grace.
At ngayong, yes, kasamang Ellie.
Nagkamayan ba si General Albayalde at PDEA Chief Aaron Aquino?
Parang hindi sila hindi ko sila nakitang nagpansinan kanina.
Ayun.
Pero si
Mayor Magalong.
Parang nag-usap sila. Pero si Magalong ata si Albayalde yung hindi nagkaroon ng chance na mag-usap. Pero yung kamayan, nakita ko sila kanina nag-uusap, hindi ko napansin kung nagkamayan sila. Inaasahan
Sino
ngayon
nag-uusap? Si General Albayalde
si Albayalde at saka
PDEA
si
Chief
PDEA.
Aaron Aquino.
Pero si Magalong hindi ko napansin kung sila ay nagkausap. Merong sa upuan nila si Magalong, pagkatapos si Guevara, tapos NBI Chief Hiran, tapos si Albayalde. Yun yung kanilang
start na ba?
Oo, nag-start na. Pakinggan
sige.
natin si Senator Richard Gordon, nabibigay na siya ng opening statement. Tapos, inaasahan ngayon, ito pa rin yung GCPA for sale na issue.
Lumayo na, no?
Na. Tapos ngayon, yung pinakang inaasahan kung i-divulge ba ng komite, yung mga lumabas sa executive session nila na pangalan ng mga Ninja Cops. Kasi doon sa issue na yan, doon medyo nakakaladkad yung pangalan ni Albayalde at sabi nga niya kanina, nakakasakit yun sa moral ng Philippine National Police.
Sasabihin na. Palay ko babanggitin na kasi pinaten si General Albayalde.
Oo nga at
dapat
saka
lang
yun
sabihin.
yung binanggit din ni Senator Gordon na isa sa target na madinig sa isinasagawang pagdinig ngayon. Mabuti pa pakinggan na po natin
Sige.
itong hearing.
DZXL Special Coverage.
Okay, sandali na ho at inaayos natin ating linya. Okay, ito na.
Conducted by Committee on Justice and the Blue Ribbon Committee on the matter of GCPA, and we're well within that. And the View Court has been investigated. In fact, we have already submitted for debate by the Senate one of the bills that we intend to proceed to and approve, hopefully. It has migrated into all kinds of affairs, such as it started with the good conduct time allowance, and then we had witnesses from the Bureau of Corrections who came up and announced that they were being fleeced, practically, and they were brave enough to come here, and they're still here, and we went through that as well. Again, it went through another set of witnesses that involved the record section, but some of the records were for sale. It also migrated into the hospital of the View Court, where even abstracts are for sale. And even sending people to the hospital outside View Court became the subject of much corruption. In addition to this, we have found out that there have been many people that were supposed to have been released, and that View Court records were awful. The record keeping is atrocious. We were told there were 1,914. As of this count, we now have already about 3,000 plus. 3,600. And that is the work of the Blue Ribbon Committee and the Committee on Justice. We have been assisted also here by the Secretary of Justice, who sent these people over to make sure that we can narrow down the search for prisoners. Now in the course, and I can refer to other events, but I'm just giving out the highlights. Tayo po ay tumawag ng isang testigo, mga testigo, kung ano ang factual situation na nangyari doon sa Bucor, sa Muntinlupa, dahil narinig na maraming kubol, maraming cellphones, at maraming corruption. At tinawag yung mga dating Bucor at nagbigay sila ng testimony rito, sila Mr. Larios at saka yung kanyang kasama. At pagkatapos, Inimbitahan natin si General Magalong dahil siya ay may effort ng araw na ibunyag yung nangyayaring at ibistigin at i-raid yung nangyayaring katiwalian sa droga sa loob ng Muntinlupa, including all the special benefits being given to drug lords there. And we were told at that time he started doing that May of 2013. And finally, on December 2013, a raid was conducted by Mr. Bukayo, then Director of the Bureau of and PIDEA and the CIDG were not invited, even if they did all the heavy lifting in the beginning. Now, in the course of the presentation of Mayor Magalong, he came out and made a statement concerning drugs that are being sold outside, although the negotiations are being conducted inside. And when that happened, it also came about that he said that there was an agaw bato that was ongoing. The system of agaw bato, mahuhuli yung mga pulis ng droga, at pag nahuli na yung droga, hindi nila ibibigay lahat yung droga bilang ebidensya at kukunin nila yung malaking nakuha nila at ang ibibigay lang na yung kapiraso sa kapulisan. At dahil dyan, tinanong ni Senator Villar kung papayag si General Magalong na siya ay magkaroon ng statement kahit na executive session para maluwag ang usapan. Sinama rin natin yung dalawang custodial guard ng Muntinlupa. Kaya huwag ko kayo magtataka sapagkat ang committee po ng Blue Ribbon, at tulad nito, ako po ang privilege speech ng araw tungkol dito. Ginawa ko po motu proprio, sinama ko ang Blue Ribbon at ang Justice because nakikita na ako ng mangyayari. At pati ngayon, pumasok na dito sa napipintong para may police corruption. At kaya pumasok na yung Blue Ribbon dyan. At ang nangyari ay nagbigay ng testimony si General Magalong na Mayor Magalong. At ito ay siniguro na Senado na meron tayong transcript of stenographic notes para sa may record. At dahil dyan, nung sa linggo, nag-decision po ang Senado na i-authorize ang committee na ilabas kung kailangan ng ilabas, pero ang posisyon po namin at the time ni Senator Soto ay ipakita kay President Duterte out of respect because yung mga nasasabi dyan ay mga pawang, mga inapoint niya at natataas sa kapulisan. Yung po ay nadala ni Senator Go at kami po ay nadala ng formal transfer of the TSN doon sa Office of the President. So dalawang paraan po ang ginamit namin para umabot doon. To make a long story short po, inaabangan po natin kung ano mangyayari. But we are aware of the fact that the President called certain officers of the PNP and the PIDEA to Malacanang. And they had several meetings there. Maybe we'll find out what transpired in those meetings here. Remember that the Senate po is a co-equal branch. It's a part of Congress which has two houses. We are co-equal branch. Hindi po kami mapipigilan mag-imbestiga. Dahil yan po ay hindi pwede bitawan ng Senado sapagkat sa paggawa ng batas kailangan po namin makapag-imbestiga. Kaya may power po kami magsubpina. At may power din po tayo ng contempt. Yan po ang weapon ng Senado para hindi kami malilin lang at para magawa yung mga kinakailangan gawin ng ating Senado para sa ating bayan. Having said that, I want to tell you na pagkatapos doon, nag-focus rin po kami at nag-meeting practically yung Blue Ribbon Committee and Justice sa loob ng lounge at napagkailan mo na pagkatapos na maibigay na whether actually even before that, pagbigay namin kay Presidente, basta naka-schedule ang meeting on October 1, kung di namin makukuha ang sasabihin ng Pangulo, ilalabas na rito yung sinabi ni General Magano. At humingi po kami ng pahintulot, hindi naman po kami kalipandas dito na gagawin lang po anong gusto. Nagpaalam po kami at hindi po yung kaya nakalipandas at ginagamit tayo ng mga senadorya dito. Pero yan po ay pinag-usapan namin at pinag-usapan namin si General Magano kung papayag siya na hayagan ilabas na dito sa Senado yung kanyang sinabi at pumayag naman po. To be fair po, dahil doon sa mga sinasabi ko, ang Blue Ribbon po at ang committee dyan, yung mga senador, naging misero po lahat dyan. Si Senator Lacson, may sinabit po ng mga documentary niya. O rin po, meron, si Senator Dillon. Dahil sa kanyang pag-iimbisigan nila ni Senator Soto, doon sa budget ng PIDEA, napalabas na meron naman ang nangyayari na hanggang ngayon, yung tinatawag na ninja cops. Maganda tawagin, pero ako po nainis mo tinatawag ninja cops. At totoo po niya, gusto kong maliwanagan kung minsan nawawala yung ibig sabihin niya sa mga tao. Dapat naintindihan ng tao. Ito ay mga pinagkakatiwalaan ng ating bayan ng mga pulis. Binibigyan natin sila ng armas para proteksyonan tayo. Meron silang kapangyarihan, arestuin tayo, kunin ang ating mga property in exchange that they will protect and preserve our country, especially our people. Pero ang mga ninja cops na sinasabi, pagka kumuha ng droga at hindi isa sa uli, sayang naman yung ginagawa ng mga kapulisan natin at ng gobyerno natin na halos ang dami ng pulis na matay, marami rin mga maliliit na tao na mamatay, napakarami, pero yung malalaki nakakalusot. At kaya talagang gagawin po ng Senado ang aming tungkulin para mahuli. Kaya ayoko tawagin ninyo Cap. These are corrupt policemen na walang kalooban makabuti sa bayan, kundi ang sarili lang iniintindi. At sila ay nihihirapan nila yung mabubuting pulis. Kahit paano ay nagtatrabaho para sa bayan. At kaya nga nagbigay nga ng aumento, nadagdagan ang sweldo ng kapulisan at ng ating military, susunod ng Pangulo at sinunod po namin yan. Kaya dapat naman siguro dapat magbigay sila ng tamang serbisyo na tapat. Kaya ngayong araw po ito, umpisahan po natin yan. No? At meron natin request muna. Inimbita ko muna po si General Albayalde dahil narinig ko na siya ay nagko-comment na parang napag-iinitan siya. At gusto mong payagan siya na makapagawa ng statement. Kung gusto na gawa ng statement, wala pa naman tayo sinasabi na siya involved. And in fairness to the committee, it was a guarded secret. I never mentioned anything. Pati nga po yung nung panahon niya, sinisipon ako. Pag sinisipon po ako, may allergy ako. Yunagan niyo po yung mukha ko, napagkamalan yung pagganong ko. Kahit 4 na Australia raw. Eh magagaling mo ang mga reporter natin. Napahina ko yung ginong ko pagka may allergy ako eh. So, ratuhin ko lang story short po. Yung pagkakataon mo, at may request po si General Mayalde na si General Garland, former General ay nagalit sa Davao, I think, will also speak on his behalf. And certainly, pagbibigyan mo natin yan. At kaya lang, pag-release ko lang, meron pa kami meeting mamaya session at kami ni Secretary Ibarra, meron pa kami Judicial Bar Council mamaya kung saan magre-recommenda po kami kung sino ilalagay sa Korte Suprema. Kaya mayo, bibilisan naman natin ito. Before I do that, 1 minute, sir. The chair recognizes the Right Honorable Franklin Judon. Parang London. That's right. And most of the time you're right, okay?
Mr. Chair.
But in the meantime, I would like to recognize Senator Valentino. We just come in. Go ahead, Senator Valentino.
Mr. Chairman, just a few matters and views I want to place with record. This morning, we read in the papers that 8 inmates of Muntinlupa filed a case in the Supreme Court raising in issue the validity of the rules and regulations that was issued by Secretary Guevara. We just want to state that in our view, that should not stop us from continuing with our hearings on the issue of the good conduct time allowance. In fact, it is through the investigation of your committee, Mr. Chairman, that the matter of the good conduct time allowance implementation was brought to light, and as a result, the implementing rules and regulations of the Department of Justice was revised for clarity. The case in the Supreme Court is good that a case was filed, because under our system it is the Supreme Court who finally decides. I am confident, Mr. Chairman, that the manner that we have interpreted the good conduct time allowance law will be sustained, because any other interpretation will lead us to absurd consequences and conclusions which the law does not favor. So let us leave it at that, and let us await the Supreme Court decision, but that should not prevent us from continuing with our inquiry, because our inquiry is for the purpose, is an aid of legislation. The second point, Mr. President, is I have been asked by media this morning, why are we going already to a matter which was not originally covered by the resolution on the investigation of the CGTA implementation. My response is, of all the committees at the Senate, only the Blue Ribbon has the right to conduct an investigation, even if not prompted or authorized in any resolution of the Senate, which every committee is bound meaning that any other committee cannot conduct an investigation except for there is an enabling resolution referred to the committee. The Blue Ribbon is being the primary committee in the Senate, can conduct investigations without need of any formal resolution, and I would like to think that the chairman has continued with this hearing, even if already it involves other matters not strictly connected with the Blue Board, because that is within the mandate of the Blue Ribbon Committee. We need not be technical about it, because we can always file a resolution and authorize the committee, but that is not necessary. The committee has continued with the decision. So with that, Mr. Chairman, we would appreciate hearing from our results.
Yes, Senator Duran, the chair would like to say that that has always been my position, and I'm glad even if we belong to the other fraternity, we still managed to agree on these points. These are very vital. At naiintindihan ng tao yung sinasabi natin. Kanina, I alluded to it in Tagalog, and I'm glad the Senate President, former Senate President Duran, mentioned that the Blue Ribbon is indeed sui generis, a class of its own. It can investigate on its own initiative any matter. And besides, I maintain na itong sinabi ni Sharon Magalong dito was done in the course of the investigation of what was covered in GCTA and corruption in the View Court, so we merely continued it. So I'm pretty sure of our legal situation, and again, I join with Senator Duran when he says that we can continue the investigation even if there is an appeal in the Supreme Court, because indeed, that is what the Senate is designed for. Now, General Lealdi, would you like to make a preliminary statement? Senator Bongo is also present. There you go. Yes, you go. If I may. Please proceed. Before you do that, I would like to ask the committee secretary to administer the oath of office. The oath, not an oath of office. The oath. Force of habit. And also those who are here that have not been, please stand up. General Ferro, Mr. Karamat, Lyndon Cubos, and Mr. Corpus, Colonel General Corpus. Yeah. And Aaron Aquino and what's your name? So, you? Director?
Presenting administrator po.
What is your name, please?
Alan Alcala.
Alan
Alcala.
Alcala.
Opo.
Okay. And those in the gallery that we've invited, please stand up. All right.
Candidates like that. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth in this proceeding?
The record states that all these people who are here, and we have a listing, and we later on will identify each one of them as they're called, have already taken their oath. Please proceed, General Bell.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. To the Chairman and the members of the joint committees in this public hearing, magandang umaga po sa inyo. I wish to thank the Honorable Chairman of the Committee on Justice and Human Rights for inviting the PNP to participate in today's deliberation of various bills and resolutions with the commendable intent of introducing reforms in jail and prison management and improving our correction system, as well as reviewing the GCTA for good conduct time allowance and amending it if necessary. The PNP fully supports this legislative undertaking. As head of the National Police Force, it is my duty to the country that I contribute to the government's effort in legislating measures that will improve our criminal justice system. However, as Chief PNP, I am equally compelled to ensure that the police force does not become the object of innuendos and that PNP officers are spared from being the subject of a blind item in the media, especially on the general allegation of abuse, corruption, and involvement in illegal drugs. I admit that there are a number of policemen who are reportedly abusive, corrupt, or involved in illegal drugs. But for the last 17 months, since I became chief, I have strived to lead the 190,000 policemen to uphold the positive image of the Philippine National Police by sustaining the eternal cleansing program initiated by my predecessor, now a good senator and a member of this august body. After all, I have always been championing police discipline, and as a police commander, ridding the PNP of wrong policemen has always been my advocacy. As PNP chief, I am proud to report to the Filipino people that integrity monitoring and enforcement among the police force was institutionalized during my time, encouraging the citizens to report errant cops and resulting in the dismissal of several erring PNP members and the filing of criminal cases against them. In addition, the overall PNP accomplishments under my command are not lackluster, either both in the war against illegal drugs and addressing the problem of policemen involved in illegal drugs proliferation. While I was the NCRPO chief, I have endeavored to prove that I am worthy of the confidence reposed upon me by the President. I still endeavor to do so today. Amidst insinuations made against me that cast aspirations upon my leadership as PNP chief. Hence, in the interest of fair play and impartiality, fundamental to the democratic society, I am appealing to Your Honor's high sense of justice to make public the record of the executive session that was requested during the previous joint committee hearing, as this will present our constituency and posterity with a balanced perspective. Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you very much. Even before the statement made by the Chief PNP, we have already decided that we will put it out in the open, as I said in my preparatory remarks. So now, is there anybody else who wants to speak on your behalf? I think you made a request for General Garnat.
Later, Mr. Chairman, if...
Later, all right. In that case, the chair would now like to recognize General Magalong, who made a statement. Sir, are you ready to make a statement again in connection with your previous statement made in executive session?
Yes.
Please proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Chair and members of the
this committee. Magandang umaga po sa inyo lahat. Last September 19, I was asked by no less than the chairman of this committee to appear to give light on what is happening in the Bureau of Corrections, particularly at the National Relief Prison, with respect to the ongoing investigation on GCK. Initially, I hesitated to appear because I have nothing to do with GCK. But when he mentioned to me that the objective is to find out what's really happening inside Bucor, then I acceded and I decided to appear. During the executive session, I mentioned a particular incident sometime in November 29, 2013, wherein intelligence officers of the Pampanga Provincial Police Office conducted an anti-drug operation in Lakeshore, Mexico, Pampanga, particularly at Woodbridge.
DZXL Special Coverage.
Was the incumbent chief PNP, General Oscar Alveldo. While they were conducting the anti-drug operation, we found out, may I first clarify that this was prompted, our investigation, the investigation of the CIDG was prompted by an instruction from General Purisima sometime in February 2014. After briefing him on our ongoing investigation on Agaw Bato, he mentioned to me about his information that he received that several intelligence officers of the Pampanga Provincial Office have newly acquired SUVs. So sabi niya sa akin, Benji, imbestigahan mo nga po. Dahil just recently nagkaroon ng operation itong mga bata diyan sa Pampanga. Meron silang nakuha mga 30 plus na kilos na shabu. Pero bigla silang nagkaroon ng mga gandang sasakyan. Sabay-sabay. And so we conducted the investigation. And in the process, we were able to establish the following facts. That it was on 29 November 2013 when the operation was conducted in, as I've said, in Woodbridge subdivision. Second is, it was conducted in the morning based on the testimonies of the guards and based on the testimonies of the barangay officials. Third is, they were able to seize substantial amount of drugs, and they declared around 38 kilograms. Fourth is, they were able to arrest one particular high-profile drug trafficker, the Chinese national, by the name of Johnson Lee. And third is, they were able to seize cash as well during that particular operation. That was what was indicated in their official report. But when we conducted the investigation, these were our findings. To summarize, based on our when we conducted the crime scene reenactment, it turned out that they have seized more or less 200 kilograms of shabu. That is based on the testimonies and based on our reenactment. Second is, while they have arrested Johnson Lee, who initially escaped, but then when he was able to escape during that particular raid, but he was able to seek the help of the barangay officials, but the barangay official turned him over to the arresting officer. It turned out that during the presentation, it was not Johnson Lee that they presented, but another individual, a Chinese national by the name of Ding Wenkun. And based on the testimonies of those who witnessed the turnover, ang sabi nila, "Sir, hindi naman yan yung nahuli. Iba naman itong pinipresenta." Third is, noong binabanggit nila, yung mga witnesses mismo, ang nagsabi na sa laki, sa sobrang dami ng shabu na naumpista doon sa bahay, halos 4 na tao ang nagbubuhat doon sa oversized na maleta. 4 na tao ang nagbubuhat. At kitang-kita nila na pati yung shabu tumutulo pa. And according to one of the witness, who is an official of a security agency, nung pumasok siya, kinuna niya yung picture, pati yung hangganan, kitang-kita niya talaga. Nakakalat yung shabu doon at yung tray ng shabu ay yung drugs, doon mismo sa hangganan. It only showed that there was no proper handling of evidence. Another is, according to our witnesses, ang sabi nila, and this is corroborated by several witnesses, may dala-dala pang isang box na pera, palabas, doon sa building o doon sa residence, na dinadala nila doon sa sasakyan, at ito'y punong-puno ng pera. Ang size ng box is around 24 inches by 24 inches by 12 inches. Again, according to our witnesses, ang sabi nila, hirap na hirap pang isara. Sa dami ng shabu na nilagay doon sa maleta, hirap na hirap silang isara. So when we did our reenactment, and based on the testimony, based on the observation of the witnesses, we calculated that there are about 200 kilograms of shabu that was actually seized. The group was led by a certain Police Superintendent Rodney Baloyo, who was then the intelligence officer of the Pampanga Provincial Office.
But is Police Superintendent Baloyo, is it? Police Major is here? Let the record say that you took your oath, right? Can you please answer? And that you took your oath already, right? Okay, good. Sit down, please.
Mr. Chair, if I may proceed.
To all with the people that you're referring to so that we would know who they are here. Thank you. Go ahead, please.
When General Pag-Presenta was the regional director, found out that we were investigating the case, he immediately relieved General Albayalde, who was then a police senior superintendent.
Pag-Presenta was
regional director. He was acting regional director of the police regional office, Mr. Chair.
Go ahead.
And immediately conducted its own investigation and filed the case against the team of Police Superintendent Rodney Baloyo. When we went over,
those people that General Pag-Presenta filed cases against, are they here right now? General Magano, can you give us the names if they're here?
Mr. Chair, we have Police Superintendent Rodney Baloyo.
Stand up, please. I know you stood up already. Stand up again.
Police Senior Inspector Ruben Bognot de Guzman Jr.
De Guzman, are you here? What is your rank? Can you speak louder? Police Lieutenant, at that time of the raid, what was your rank?
Police Senior Inspector, Your Honor.
Police Senior Inspector.
SPO1,
You take your oath already? Okay, go ahead.
SPO1 Jules Maniago.
Yes. You've taken your oath, Mr. Maniago? Are you sure? All right, go ahead.
SPO1 Ronald Santos.
Ronald Santos, are you here? Is Ronald Santos here? Kindly issue a subpoena to Ronald Santos. Go ahead, please.
SPO1 Donald
We
Roque.
issue the subpoena to the people. Invited. All right, so subpoena muna. Go ahead.
Mr. Chair,
Yes.
SPO1 Donald Roque is present.
Mr. Roque? Donald Roque. Have we taken your oath, Donald? Okay.
SPO1 Romel Vital.
Have we taken your oath, sir? Thank you.
SPO1 Alcindo Tinio.
You've taken your oath, Mr. Tino? Please answer. Go ahead.
PO3 Dindo Dizon.
Mr. Dizon, are you here? Dindo Dizon? Absent, all right?
PO3 Gilbert Rivera.
Have we taken your oath already? Okay.
PO3 Romeo Guerrero.
You've been taking your oath? Thank you, Mr. Guerrero.
PO2 Anthony Loleng Laksamana.
Mr. Lakamana, have you taken your oath? Okay.
SPO1 Eligio Gayos Valeroso.
Mr. Valerosa, are you here? Stand up, please. Don't wave at me. Sound up. Yes, sir. Thank you.
And finally,
this show, pinapractice ko lang. Go
yes,
ahead.
Mr. Chair, thank you. And finally, SPO1 Dante Dizon.
Yeah. Okay, Dante Dizon. Thank you. So, dalawang absent. Si Santos at saka si Dizon. Sa Pina. Okay. Okay, please proceed. Please down. Thank you, Mr. very much.
As I mentioned, Mr. Chair, Police Senior Superintendent, Police General Pag-Presenta conducted its own investigation and filed a case against this respondent. When we went over the, it was a administrative case and both and criminal case.
Criminal and
Your Honor.
administrative. Right.
And when we went over the criminal case and had it reviewed by our lawyers, it turned out po na napakahina po nung kaso na na-file. So what I did was to confer with General
Police
Police.
ay napakahina.
Mahina po yung
That
file. It
means
was
they did not do their homework or talaga walang ebidensya?
mabilis po, mabilisan na ginawa po yung investigation.
Wala.
Kaya nakita ko namin na may mga testimonies po na hindi po maayos, hindi po yung mga binabanggit po ng mga ebidensya, hindi po talaga back up by evidence.
I want you to be specific because this is the bane of many of cases that are being filed. Either the police doesn't show up or hindi nakaayos ang paghanda ng kaso.
Yes, sir.
Kasi Sir Secretary Ibarra, kaya na-dismiss, mahina ang pagka-file, di ba?
In many occasions, that's the case.
I just wanted that on the record. Go ahead, please.
Pati yung kanilang mga affidavit of arrest, hindi po maayos yung pagkakaroon. I am sorry, sir. Pati po yung kanilang mga statements, testimonies, hindi po rin po inconsistent. So, napansin po namin na dahil mahina yung kaso, I decided to confer with General Purisima at bigyan po niya ng instruction si General Pag-Presenta to withdraw the case. Dahil po we are now conducting our own investigation and we'll make sure that we will develop a very strong case against these respondents. It took us about 2 months to convince General Pag-Presenta. Around 2 beses po ako pumunta sa kanya.
You had to convince General Pag-Presenta.
Opo, sir. And finally, pumayag din po siya. I believe sometime in April, winidraw po niya yung kanyang kaso. Yes, sir.
But 14 na yan.
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Chair. And in May, first week of May, we conducted our reenactment to validate the information that we have gathered. And true enough, we were able to establish na around 200 kilos na po talaga na nakuha. As against the 38 kilos na dineclare nila.
And how much would that be in terms of street value?
Sir, during that time, I believe yung price po ng methamphetamine, hydrochloride is around 5,500 per kilogram to 6,000 per kilogram.
6,000 per kilogram?
Yes, sir. 5,500. Ang nabalitaan po namin sa merkado, when we conducted our investigation, the course of our investigation, we found out na bumaha po yung drugs sa Pampanga, sa Region 3. At bumagsak po yung presyo doon ng around 4,000 per kilogram. I'm sorry, 4 million per kilogram. That's 4,000 per gram. Per gram, sir.
4,000 per gram?
Per gram, yes, sir. And that's about 4 million per kilogram.
4 million per kilogram. So if we have 200 kilos na tinago,
times na lang, sir, natin.
Hindi, 238 eh. Tinag over yung 36 what, 38.
Yes,
Tinag over. So may lang pala silang 200 by your estimation.
162.
Tama ba yan?
Yeah, 162.
So
162 kilograms times 4 million na lang po, sir.
160 kilograms. I'm confused eh, kasi sabi niya 230. Ano ba talaga? 230 or 200?
200. Around more or less 200 kilograms.
So,
based on our reenactment.
So we're saying 160 ang kinyari, ang iniwan.
More or less, Mr. Chair. At nabalitaan rin po namin.
Ano total cost naman para malaman ng publiko kung gaano kalaki yan?
160 times 464 times 6.
648 million.
640 million.
And change.
Yes, sir.
648 million.
Yung estimate naman po namin dun sa pera na nakuha based dun sa configuration ng box is probably around 10 billion equal.
10 million?
Yeah.
Sa box.
Iba pa rin po yung nangyari na tinatakas nila yung si Johnson Lee at kumuha sila ng isang another Chinese suspect. According to our sources, si Johnson Lee po ay nagbayad po ng around 50 million for his freedom.
So nagkasunduan sila?
Nagkasunduan na.
Sibatin kita, ako nang bahala sa kaso, kukuha ko ng ibang tao.
Despite the fact na
alam ba nung kinuhang tao na siya may ipit?
Doon na po siya nagtataka bakit po siya biglang pinasok po doon sa Clark Freeport Zone sa kanyang bahay. Napakalayo po nung lugar eh. The incident happened in Woodbridge in Mexico, Pampanga. Pero itong kinuha nilang suspect at present sa media, kinailang nilang kaso, came from inside the Clark Freeport Zone.
Go ahead, please.
So after, I think, sir, sometime in June or May, we filed the case. A very strong case against the respondent. And that was in 2014. And we were closely monitoring po yung kaso. Until nag-retire na po ako, tatanong ako lagi, ano ang nangyari po sa kaso? So tinatanong ko lagi, by the way, Mr. Chair, Your Honor, my investigating officer, the head of the investigating team is General Bert Ferro, who was then the head of our Criminal Investigation Detection Unit. It's a special unit for special investigation. And he was the head. Lagi ko siya tinatanong, anong nangyari ko sa kaso? Sabi niya, sir, wala pa sir. Hanggang nag-retire na po ako noong December 2016, wala pa rin for disposition. We filed it sa National Prosecutor Service ng Department of Justice.
Excuse me, General Ferro, do you confirm? Do you agree with the presentation made, the report that is being presented here by General Magalo?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
So you agree?
Yes.
On all fours?
Yes.
Yes, thank you. Like this.
Nung retired na po ako, I learned na meron palang napirmahan si General Pag-Presenta na decision on the administrative case. And I believe that was sometime in November 2014. And the decision was dismissal of the team of Police Superintendent Baloya, of Police Superintendent Baloya and the rest of the members.
Yes, clarify. Hindi ni-dismiss o. Sinisisante lahat yung mga police kasi pwede sabihin dismiss yung case.
Yes, sir.
Ito dismissal ng mga tao from the police force. Is that correct?
Sir, yes, sir.
Tangkol sila. Opo. Lahat sila.
Opo.
Sige po.
For grave misconduct.
For grave misconduct.
Yes, sir. And the date of that dismissal order was November 14, 2014, but it was never implemented. And surprisingly, sometime in 2017, I got a copy of an order, another administrative result of an administrative proceeding, stating therein that was dated October 17, 2017, that Police Superintendent Baloyo and the rest, the members of his team, are simply demoted in rank.
So, naging demotion na lang?
Yes.
Sino po nakapirma doon?
Mr. Chair. And this was signed by General Amador Corpus, who was then the Regional Director of Police Regional Office 3.
General Corpus is here. You make it up, please. Do you confirm that you signed an order demoting the ranks of all these people that were involved in this? You confirm. Why did you demote them? You know that there was a prior dismissal. Alam mo, tinanggal na yan ni Pag-Presenta, tapos kayo na biglang magiging demotion na lang. Yes, go ahead, Senator Lacson.
Mr. Chair, I want to be clarified because it is true that the dismissal order signed by then Police Chief Superintendent Pag-Presenta is dated November 14, 2014. The copy of said decision was duly served and received by the respondents on March 2 of 2016. 2016.
15.
And their subsequent motion for reconsideration was partially granted and the penalty of dismissal from the PNP service was modified to one rank demotion. Ito yung November 17 of 2017. So my question is, what took you so long to implement or to deliver the service of the dismissal order? Because it took you 2 years, less than 2 years as a matter of fact, because the date of the decision is November 14, 2014, but the copy of the decision was only served and received by the respondents on March 2 of 2016. Bakit po ganun katagal ang implementation ng dismissal?
Sino tatanungin, sir? Sino tatanungin?
Sila po, maski sino sa PNP, maybe DPRN.
General Corpus, you are the one involved in demoting. Bakit ganun
No,
tagal?
wala pa siya noong March 2 of 2016. Who was the regional director noong March 2 of 2016 when the copy of the decision was served to the respondents?
Would that be Aaron Latino?
Sir, it's General Lacadim.
General
Lacadim during that time. I was assigned there as regional director September.
So tanong, kung ang decision ni General Pag-Presenta November 14, 2014, napakatagal namang ibiyahe ng decision na yan para i-serve.
Excuse me, sir. Anong pangalan ni General in bumalik kay Pag-Presenta?
General Rudy Lacadin, sir.
Rudy
Lacadin.
Lacadin.
So yun lang po ang tanong ko, and we want to be clarified. Ano ba yun? Regular ba yun? Na mahigit 1 taon o kulang-kulang 2 taon? Mahigit, sabihin natin mahigit 1 taon. Kasi November yung 2014 hanggang March 2016. Ano nangyari sa pagitan ng 2 petsa na yun? Bakit hindi na-serve yung order? Yung summary, yung dismissal order? I just want to be clarified, Mr. Chairman.
Yes, of course. You have the right to be clarified.
Also, we have to ask who was the regional commander at that time. Please, at here.
Let us subpoena General Lacadin there. To the committee. All right.
And I would like to find out because as per yung Napolcom memo circular, well, of course, amending circular ito noong disciplinary rules and procedure as contained in Memorandum Circular 2007, no, -001. Ang nakalagay dito, within 10 days, kailan mag-file ng motion for reconsideration. Kung hindi, out of time. So the decision becomes final. So kailan sila nag-file ng motion for reconsideration? Yes,
Sir, March 14, sir.
Of
2016, sir.
16.
After ma-serve sila nung March 2.
Your Honor,
Kung March 14 sila nag-file ng motion for reconsideration, out of time.
Mr. Chair, Your Honor, they received the copy of the decision March 2.
Yes.
They submitted their motion for reconsideration March 14 because March 12 is a Saturday, sir.
So within 10 days.
Yes, sir, it is.
Ano bang regulasyon diyan? Working days, calendar days.
Yes, sir. The March 12, which is the last day, is falling on a Saturday, sir. So the next officer is...
No, ang tanong ko, meron bang Napolcom dito or maybe the GPNP, ano ba sinusunod natin? Calendar days or
Working days.
working days?
Calendar days.
Oh, edi out of time. Kung calendar days, between March 2 and March 14, 12 days yan.
Senator Lawson, I think they're explaining that the last day, which is March 12, is a Saturday. That is why they filed the MR on the 14th, which is the first working day after March 12, which is the deadline.
But if the rule says it's calendar days, it doesn't matter. They could have filed their motion for reconsideration on a Friday instead of waiting for Sunday or Saturday, because they would know that March 11 or March 10 or March 12, whatever the date is a weekend. Kaya nga tinanong ko kung calendar days or working days. So the motion for reconsideration was filed out of time. Kasi ang sabi ng Napolcom memo circular, within 10 days, kailan mag-file ng motion for reconsideration. And if denied, they will have to go to the regional appellate board, di ba? Okay. So kung March 14 sila nag-file ng MR, yeah, out of time. And then, ang decision, dapat, di ba, within 15 days, dapat ma-render yung decision sa MR. No, 15 days nakalagay sa disciplinary rules eh.
Mr. Chair, Your Honor, may I request the assisting lawyer to... Mr. Chairman, may I request Mayor Magalong to continue and finish the testimony so that the committee can have a complete picture of what has happened and then we can ask specific questions later on if that sits well in the chair and the other members of the committee. Let's allow Mayor Magalang to finish his statement.
Mr. Chairman, I only intervened because he skipped the event on March 2 of 2016. And I might forget later on that the particular event, which is material in his testimony.
Well, General Magalang can continue later. I want an answer first. Okay, Senator Lasso.
Mr. Chair, Your Honor, I'm requesting the assisting lawyer to...
Assisting lawyer or lawyer mo or assisting lawyer?
Legal officer, sir.
Legal officer. Okay. Please raise your right hand and state your name. Loud, please. Colonel Judy Santos Lopez. And what is your position, Colonel? And what is your billet? This moment.
These are representatives of nothing but the proof of proceeding.
Can you repeat your answer again? At that time, you were?
Your Honor, Mr. Chairman, in 2017, particularly January 23, I assumed as the regional chief of the Umano'Y, Your Honor. The question was proposed by Senator Lacson was, during the period that the respondent received the decision of General Pag-Presenta, that decision was received by them was on March 2 of 2016.
But it was signed 2 years before, right?
Yes, sir. Yes,
The question of Senator Lacson is why did it take so long? But then I will take care of that later.
Okay.
So finally, they received it on March 2. They filed a motion for reconsideration. Is that what you're going to say?
They filed the motion for reconsideration on March 14, 2016.
Right.
Which is on March 14, that is exactly the 12th date, Your Honor. Because on March 10, it falls on a Saturday. There is no working hour, particularly on the
And in law,
and in law, Your Honor, the next
if it falls on a Saturday, the next working day is the time is
Monday.
That's right.
14, Your Honor.
That's a law, right?
Yes, sir.
All right.
That's why the motion for reconsideration
I agree with you.
was seasonally filed on time.
So you're saying it's filed on time?
Yes, Your Honor. I agree, Your Honor, that it is still calendar day, Your Honor, because in accounting the same, you should count the Saturday and Sunday. But on the Friday, considering that it was falls on a Saturday, then there is good that you'll tell us that even the rules of court will tell us that it should be filed on the next working day.
I was taught that by Lorna Acuna when we were both in Accra.
Yes, Manay.
The lawyers were, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yes. So it was seasonally
All right, can we proceed although the question of delaying, how it took you so long to provide the decision for dismissal? I would imagine that you must have a riyan halos. That's the RD's prerogative. 3 regional directors. Bago natanggal. I mean, talagang mapasensyoso kayo sa PNP, grabe. Go ahead, General Magalang. Don't mind my remarks. Sometimes I get really disappointed. Go ahead.
Mr. Chair, Your Honor, tapos na po yung aking testimony. It's a summary of what transpired during that particular incident. All the specifics po can be provided by General Bertero, team leader of the investigation.
Now, let me ask you a few questions if I may, with permission of our colleagues here. In your opinion, you're a seasoned officer, you're a CIDG at that time, head, right? And you said a while ago that they did not follow the rules on protecting the evidence. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
They had marked money. Is that correct?
Yes.
And did they report that marked money after they were able to conduct the raid?
They conducted their own, during the presentation of evidence, they alleged that they have a marked money in the amount of 100,000 yuan.
Do you know that marked money was dusted with ultraviolet powder by the PNP crime laboratory?
I can also recall, Mr. Chair.
you can only...
You can no longer be called Mr. Chair.
But it would appear that that would be in the record, wouldn't it?
Yes,
In the body of the report, right?
it should be included.
And you were able to get a copy of the report at the time?
No, Mr. Chair. I was not able to get all these specifics of the pieces of evidence.
All right, when we're getting the records, is it not true that it should be properly photographed? Everything there should be properly photographed?
Yes, sir.
Colonel Lopez agreed, no?
Yes, Mr. Chair. During the inventory, certain people should all be present, and then they should be handled and well documented.
And reproduced and or recorded indicating the serial numbers and the person who released the money.
Yes,
Received the
Mr.
money.
Chair. Yes, Mr.
The officer received the same and delivered to the PNP Crime Laboratory for dusting. Why don't we ask Colonel Maloyo or Major Maloyo, where are you? Did you have this dusted by crime laboratory? Excuse me? Can you come forward? Your immensity? Hurry up, please. At totoo, hindi nyo, pera nyo yan, di ba?
Intelligence fund, sir.
Intelligence fund. Pagkuha mo ng pera, sino kukuha mo ng pera? Pag may sinabi ka rito, may tanong ako dyan.
Yes, sir.
Saan mo kinuha yung pera 100,000 muna?
Finance officer.
Finance officer, sino yan?
I could not remember.
You better remember, you're a seasoned officer. Cannot evade that. In truth, you provided the money yourself. You did not get it from the finance officer. But the next question I'm going to have is, did you give a receipt for the money?
No, sir.
Oh, so ikaw ang nag-provide. Huwag ka masabi ng mali dito. Oh, tutuloy mo. In other words, wala kayong dusting the crime laboratory.
It was marked, sir. Marked.
Sino nag-mark? How do you mark?
We marked them, sir, with the initials of the operative, sir.
Sorry?
We marked them, sir, with the...
How do you mark? We're not stupid here, you know?
The initials of the operative, sir. Names, sir.
The name?
Yes, sir.
Di ba a proper marking dapat ultraviolet, di ba?
But we can also mark...
No, that's not what the rules say. The rules on bypass operation are clear. You want me to read it to you? You know, we do our homework here. Ang dami nyo every year, nagbabago kayo na rules. 2010, 2011, 2015, may bago kayo. Ano sagot? Preparation of the bypass or budang money. The bypass money shall be duly marked or dusted with ultraviolet powder by the PNP Crime Laboratory. Kumbaga pag hinawakan nyo, makikita yung dust doon sa kamay, right? Right? Let the record state that you are taking time to answer.
But what we did, sir, is we marked it. We marked the marked money, sir, with the initials of the operative, sir.
Hindi nga yun ang procedure, di ba? Pinabago ba yung procedure? Are you authorized to change the procedure? Procedures are there so that you will not violate the rights of anybody and that you preserve the evidence. The number one rule is you preserve the evidence, correct?
Yes, sir.
Hindi kayo kumuha ng pera. Hindi natin alam kung saan galing yung pera. Pero yung pera na kinuha nyo, 100,000.
Yes, sir.
Wala ka may pakita ng resibo na kumuha ko ng 100,000 sa finance officer. Hindi ko maalala yung finance officer. Tama? Again, let the record state ang tagal sumagot. There's a tracking of time.
I couldn't remember, sir. But what we did with the 100 pieces of 1,000 bills, we marked it, sir.
All of them?
Yes, sir.
Did you mark them by signing everything?
Yes, sir. It is marked by our operatives.
Hindi ba makikita nung kukuha ng pera yun, ang minark nyo? May pera na kasi nakapirma? Are you trying to put one over us? Pinirmahan nyo lahat yun, siyempre titignan nun. Mga magugulang yung mga nagbibenta ng drugs, kung totoo ang nagbibenta ng drugs.
Malilit lang, sir. Malilit na.
O kahit na maliit yan. Lahat pinirmahan nyo. In truth and in fact, magsabi ka rito, you provided the money, correct?
Yes, sir.
Hindi mo kinuha sa finance officer. In truth and in fact, wala kayong mapapakita na dusted yan, correct? Correct?
We marked it, sir.
No, ang tanong yun ang tanong ko. Ang tanong ko, hindi dusted yan, ng ultraviolet, correct? I know the answer. You know the answer. Again, let the record state, you're posing every time I ask you a question.
No, sir.
No. Hindi dusted. Hindi tumaas sa crime laboratory. Ano ang report nyo pagkatapos nung nahuli? Nag-report ba kayo? Ha? Kayo kayo nag-report?
We issued a spot report, sir.
Ha? Kanino?
Spot report, sir. Wire officer.
Tinatanong ko kanino ka nag-report? Anong kung yung spot report? Kanino kayo nagbigyan ng spot report? I have all the documents here, so do not lie.
Yes, sir. Sa akin, sir, provincial director.
Yun. I'm showing you a memorandum for the provincial director of Pampanga, PPO, subject, spot report, re-violation of section 5 and 11, article 2 of RA 65. Right?
Yes, sir.
Please be informed that on 4:30 o'clock, hapon ba yan?
Yes, sir.
O umaga?
Hapon, sir.
Ang sabi ni General Magalong, umaga.
4:30 sabi yung operations namin.
Sige. In the afternoon of November 29, 2013, elements of Provincial Intelligence Branch, PAIB, ganda na parang na, PAID, SOTF, bayan, Pampanga, PPO, led by PSI Jovenny Guzman Jr., under the overall supervision of the undersigned conductor, anti-illegal drug operation at Woodley. Ito ba, bypass ito or raid?
Bypass po, sir.
Bypass. Alright? And tapos which resulted in the arrest of one Ding, Wen Kun, Chinese national, 30 years old, married, a resident of said place, and one Roel Kabad, Luage, at Owi, 48 years old. Yes, yun, di ba? Owi?
Yes, sir.
Married, a native of San Juan, Cebu. Nasaan na si Owi?
Nakakulong, sir.
Ha? Nakakulong.
Yes, sir.
Saan siya nakakulong?
Pampanga, sir.
Saan jail? Provincial jail? Detention center?
Provincial jail, sir.
The sheriff directs the COMSEC to bring the body of Roel Kabag here. Alias Owi. Nakalagay dito, residing at Septic as a recovery of 1 pack transparent plastic sachet containing suspected shabu and voluminous amount of suspected shabu with an estimated amount of 36 kilos. Ano rules? Did you follow the chain of evidence?
Yes, sir.
Ano ginawa niyo?
Minark namin, sir.
Ano yung mark na sinasabi mo? Mark na ka mo. Ano ginawa niyo? Dinala niyo ba yan sa crime laboratory?
Yes, sir.
Kailan?
After nung, sir, nung marking, sir.
Kailan?
Nung, sir, nung hapon, sir, na after nung aming confiscation, sir.
Within 24 hours, you have to bring it to the PIDEA Forensic Laboratory.
Yes, sir.
Is it not true na dapat pag magre-rate kayo, kasama dapat preferably ang PIDEA?
Yes, sir.
O ba't wala kayong kasama PIDEA?
Coordination, sir. Coordination po.
Ano hindi sagot yun? Tinatanong ko. Di ba dapat kasama niyo ang PIDEA? Kasama niyo ang PIDEA o hindi?
No, sir.
Oh, so hindi. So you violated again.
Coordination lang, sir, yung required, sir. Prior to operation.
Alright, I'll take your word for it, although I don't agree with it. Coordinated. At tapos nung makuha nyo, di ba dadalhin nyo sa forensic laboratory within 24 hours?
Yes, sir.
Dinala nyo ba?
Yes, sir.
Kanino dinala?
Sa crime laboratory, sir.
May certification sila?
Yes, sir.
Sige. Senator Lacson, you have a question?
Tanong ko lang, anong oras sa hapon kayo nag-operate ka mo?
Bali sir, 4:30 yung bypass operation.
4:30 ng hapon.
Yes, sir.
We have in our records, Mr. Chairman, the statement sinumpang salaysay ni Maria Vivian Quintanilla y Ricarte na binigay kay PCI Police Chief Inspector Rodolfo Gonzales na kinuha sa silid siyasatan ng Criminal Investigation and Detection Unit, CIDU, ngayong alas 5 ng ika-5 ng Mayo 2014 sa ganap na alas 2:30 ng hapon. So hindi pa kayo nag-operasyon, may statement na yung witness. Ang sinasabi dito, tanong number 9, may natatandaan ka bang di pangkaraniwang pangyayari na naganap noong ika-29 ng Nobyembre 2013? Mayroon po, mga bandang pasado alas 10 ng umaga. So 4:30 kayo nag-operate, meron ng eyewitness account. Noong alas 2:30 ng hapon, hindi pa kayo nag-operate, meron na nagtetestigo na nag-operate kayo. Nang alas 10 nangyari. Ang testimony niya, kinuha alas 2:30 ng hapon. So, i-reconcile mo nga yun, Major Loloy.
This was happened during the preliminary investigation, sir. And it showed...
Sagutin mo lang yung tanong ko, i-reconcile mo nga yung eyewitness account na nagsasabing alas 10 ng umaga, may nangyari may pangyayari na doon sa lugar ng operasyon ninyo, at yung statement mo na sinasabi mong alas 4 ng hapon kayo nag-operate. Mukhang mahirap intindihin.
Hindi natin ma-answer yung sa witness, sir. Hindi natin dahil yung kanilang language.
So nagsisinungaling tong witness?
Hindi nga nila sir, may discrepancy nga doon sa language nila, sir. Kaya...
Ano yung ano? Anong hindi ba? Ano yung ano?
Yung sir, details mo kanilang language, hindi nga ma-establish doon kung pero yun sa amin sir, 4:30.
So nagkamali yung witness na nagkamali rin yung investigador kasi sinabi ng investigador ang kanyang salaysay kinuha ngayong ika-5 ng Mayo 2014 sa ganap na alas 2:30 ng hapon. Tapos ang pangyayari alas 6 ng umaga nung sinasabi mong 4:30 kayo. So mali yung witness.
Okay. Chair, go ahead. Just in support of the question from Senator Lacson. The security logbook of Lakeshore, as prepared by the Mega Lake Security Service, shows that the raid was done on November 29 at around 10 a.m. in the morning. Now, is the reason for this logbook and the security force to say that it's 10 if you're saying it's at 4? Mali ba itong logbook na ito?
Sir, witness kasi po nila yun eh. Kaya...
Witness nino? Logbook, hindi witness. Logbook ito. Ito hindi po. Ha?
Pero pinag-send po nila yun, as witness nila sir eh.
It doesn't matter.
Logbook ito.
Parang rest just say, ano ba nangyari yan? Kinukuha nyo na yung ebidensya. Ang sabi nila, alas 10. Ito ang kapidamit, 3. Security guard, Quintanilla, Yes Marcaste, and Ernesto Bacus.
Kaya, sir,
sa isang kagawan. Sabi nila lahat, alas 10.
Kaya,
lagi na pinipilit na alas 4:30.
Kaya nga po sir kaya po kasi yung iisip namin na lumabas po sa DOJ findings, yung mga pinipit po, naka-prepare na po kasi. Yung mga pinipit nila, pinapirma na lang po kasi nila. Prepared po yung mga pinipit nila, sir.
Alam mo, ang guards, palagi yan, they're accountable, kaya may logbook. Lahat ng papasok doon, nililista nila. Tawa? Alam mo yan, di ba?
Yes, sir.
So dapat nabibigyan natin yung logbook. Tapos may affidavit pa, alas 10. Nasabi nyo, alas 4:30 kayo nag-grade. May sinabi dito kayo na, ang dami mo na inconsistency sa under the rules, we can put you in contempt right now. You'll be locked up in Pasay City Jail. I'm not gonna lock you up here. So you better be forthright and honest. Do you understand me?
Yes, sir.
You better. Now, sabi kanina ni General Magalo, si Johnson D ang nahuli. Nakatakas. Tama, di ba? Inasabi niya nakatakas.
Hindi po namin sinabi yun.
Ano nangyari?
Si Dingman po yung aming arrest po, sir.
No. Pagpasok niyo sa bahay. Oh. Meron akong testimony na sinabi sa iyo ng barangay captain na si Johnson Lee, tinurn over niya sa iyo. Tama? Pagkatapos na tumakas doon sa bahay na pinag-raidan niyo. Tama?
Wala po, sir.
Hindi sinurrender sa iyo ng BCD ba? BSDU?
Hindi po, sir.
Ha?
Hindi po, sir.
Ayun, on the road, ha?
Yes, sir.
Yan ang Maganto. Magano. Dapat tawain ko na si Maganto rito. Yan ang Magano. Do you agree with what he said? Hindi raw nakatakas. Ang sabi mo, sumurrender, nahuli siya, nagbibigay siya ng pera, yun ang nakuha sa investigation, para makatakas siya doon sa raid. Tama?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Eh, di pumayag yung barangay, yung BSDU. Saan siya dinala?
Nung nahuli ko siya, nung initial na raid, nakatakas po siya. Tumakbo po siya doon sa barangay.
Opo.
Pero nung habang in-interview siya ng barangay, nagduda yung barangay sa kanya. Bakit nag-o-offer to ng pera sa amin para patakasin siya? So, binalik po sila ulit. Pinatawag nila yung Mexico Pampanga Police. Dumating ho yun, sinakay nila. Binalik po siya doon sa site, doon sa mismong...
Sa raid na bahay.
Oo. At itinurn over nila doon sa mga tao ho ni Colonel Baloy.
Ano oras mo yun?
Sir, let me go over our notes, Mr. Chair.
Sorry?
Let me go over our notes, Mr. Chair. Basta ho, wala pong 12 o'clock na ibalik na po si Johnson Lee.
Naibalik na siya.
Oo, na-turn over na rin po ulit sa kanila.
And you deny that? Mr. You deny that?
I'm denying it, sir.
You deny it. You're on the road, ha?
Yes, sir.
Andun ka ba doon sa raid?
Yes, sir. I love the operation, sir.
No, pero una sinabi niya, wala ka doon eh. Kaya lang meron kami testigo, sinabi na andun ka. Nakita ka. Ito, may nakikilala ka ba sa litrato? Sabi kay Portanilla, yung caretaker po yung nakasuot ng basketball jersey na Bulls 21. Yung isang matabang lalaki sa tabi ng pulis sa pinakakanan bahagi ng litrato ay isa sa mga nakikilalang taga CIDG na naandun at pumasok sa bahay ni Mr. Lee. Alright? At this juncture, picture of the press conference was shown to the witness and she identified the caretaker, Roel Cabag, and other person identified is Police Superintendent Maloyo. So kinabit ka, dito si Puntanilla, dito sa scene, nanando ka, right? Nung pinakita si Johnson D. Do you still deny na si Johnson D kung di mo kilala? Nung pinakita nyo?
Wala po kaming nakuha ang Johnson Lee. Si Dingman po yung kinuha namin, sir. Nasa ibig sir.
Di ba totoo kinuha nyo pa yung kotse ni Johnson D na Fortuner?
Wala kaming natagpuan na sir, sasakyan doon sa area ng operation.
You will deny to that. Nakuha nyo yung kotse na Fortuner, correct?
Wala po kaming na-recover na sasakyan. Wala po sasakyan doon sir.
Alright. Saan mo dinala ngayon Hindi ba dinala mo pagkatapos? I'll dance with you, even if you're not my type.
DZXL Special Coverage.
At ating balikan si XL Radyoman 1 Grace Mariano. Grace, good morning.
Pagdinig ito, yes, good morning. Pagdinig ito ng Senate Blue Ribbon Committee at Committee on Justice na parehong pinamumunuan ni Senator Richard Gordon kaugnay sa drug recycling. Itong pagdinig ay pampito na at yung mga naunang hearing ay tumutok dun sa mga anomalya at katiwalian sa loob ng New Bilibid Prison at Bureau of Corrections at yun ay na sentro dun sa bentahan ng good conduct allowance for sale hanggang sa sumangasanga na siya at naungkat na yung pagbebenta ng illegal na droga, ng mga nasasabat na illegal na droga ng mga tiwaling pulis na tinatawag ng Ninja Cops. At sa pagdinig ngayon ay tinatalakay yung nangyaring agaw-bato scheme o yung recycling ng droga noong November 2013 sa Pampanga. At dyan sa issue na yan nakakaladkad ang pangalan ni PNP Director General Oscar Albayalde na kanina ay nagdepensa na sa kanyang sarili at nagsabi nga na ginagawa niya ang para sa ikabubuti ng pambansang kapulisan at yung pagkaladkad sa nakakababa ng moral ng PNP itong lumabas na issue ng drug recycling. Si dating CIDG Chief at ngayon ay Baguio City Mayor Benjamin Magalong ang nagdedetalye sa pagdinig nitong nangyaring agaw-bato scheme sa Pampanga dahil siya ay isa sa nanguna sa investigasyon kung saan nga kanina ipinresenta yung mga pulis na doon ay sangkot. 13 sila pero hindi lahat ay present ngayon sa pagdinig. 200 kilos ng shabu ang nakumpiska pero 38 lamang ang idineklara at yung mga sangkot ay nagkaroon pa daw ng mga SUV matapos itong isinagawang drug raid. At mamaya magbabalik po ako para sa kakahinatnan pa nitong pagdinig na isinasagawa ng Senado. Kasama mo sa Senado, Radyoman 1 Grace Mariano, Tatak RMN, DZXL 558.
At yan ang ating special coverage ngayong araw na ito sa Senado. Pero huwag kayong mag-alala dahil mamaya po ating mapapakinggan ang karugtong ng special coverage na yan. Samantala, tayo muna po ay mag-RMN News Nationwide kasama sina Radyoman Badio Beras at Radyoman Rod Marcelino. Ako po ang inyong Radyoman Ramsey Tirona ng DZXO 558 Tatak RMN. Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Oras natin alas 11:49.
That portion was brought to you by Gene Capitan. Kayang-kaya mo yan. That time check was brought to you by